Hello once again guys, I'm back with a different subject. So basically now I want to do with the integration techniques, which is integration is just the opposite of differentiation, and this is mathematics N5 chapter 4. Only chapter 2 and chapter 3 we're doing differentiation, and then when it goes to chapter 4 it's gonna be the integration, which is the opposite of what? Of differentiation. So the most important thing you have to know is the table that I drawn on this on this board. It shows different integration, and this is given on your formula sheet. So the first one, it says k x to the power n. When you integrate that, it's going to be kx to the power n plus 1 divided by n plus 1 n plus c, and then your c, it shows that you have integrated. And then number 2, you also have k over x, and then when you're integrating that, it's going to be k ln x and then plus c to show that you have integrated it. And then you also have k a to the power nx. So when you integrate that, it's going to be k a nx divided by n ln a plus c. And then number 4 is ke to the power nx. When you integrate that, it's going to be ke to the power nx divided by n plus c. And then when you derivate sine, it's going to be negative cos. And then when you derivate cos, it's just going to be sine. So simply you have to understand this integration wherever you are given a certain function. This is what you use. So for example, let's start with the first example that I have. I'm given a certain function, which is this, which says 2 plus 3 divided by x to the power 2 minus 5 divided by x to the power 5 plus 3e to the power 4x. So for me to integrate this, I have to simplify these two fractions that I have. So let me do so. This is the integration of 2 plus, remember, whenever you have a denominator, if you take it up to the numerator, then it changes the sign. So the same thing, I have 3x to the power negative 2 minus, I also have 5, and then x to the power negative 5 plus 3e 4x, okay, and then the x. So I just have simplified my fraction part. So now I can integrate, which is equals to, and then whenever you're integrating a constant, it's gonna be 2x. So whenever you have you're integrating your constant in terms of the x, you have to put what? You have to put an x plus, and this is the same thing as kx to the power n. So if I'm integrating, this is gonna be 3x to the power negative 2 plus 1 divided by negative 2 plus 1 minus, I do the same thing here, I have 5, so it's the same with the first one, whereby I have x to the power negative 5, so I'm going to say plus 1 divided by negative 5 plus 1, and then I go to this one which says ke to the power 8x, so it's going to be 3e to the power 4x divided by my n, which is 4, okay, and then to show that I've integrated, I put plus c, and then remember I can simplify this which is going to be 2x, okay, plus 3x to the power negative 1 divided by negative 1, okay, and then minus, and then I have 5x to the power negative 4 divided by negative 4, okay, plus 3e to the power 4 x divided by 4 plus c, and then I can simplify this. This is same as 2x minus 3, and then remember I said if you're having a negative, you can even take it down to be over x, and then this same as okay, minus, okay, I have minus and minus, so here I'm going to have what? A positive 5 over x to the power 4 plus 3e 4x divided by 4 plus c. Alright, okay, let me see if I didn't skip something. Okay, I forgot to write my 4 here. Remember I was having a negative 4 here. So this is my final answer. This is my final answer. So this is the technique that you use when you are integrating. So this is the first example. Let us also try to do a different example. Let us try to do a different one. Okay, so you just have to know how to use the formula sheet, and then it becomes very simple for you. Okay, let us try another one. Number 2. It says integration. Okay, squared. Okay, divided by x to the power 2. And then I can see on the first one that I'm given the difference of 2 squares, so I can simplify the first one. So the first thing is to simplify on this. So this is the same as the integration of x squared plus 1, x squared plus 1 divided by x to the power 2. Okay, and then I can multiply this. When I multiply this one by this one, it gives me x to the power 4, and then plus x to the power 2, this one and this one, plus x to the power 2, and then when you multiply 1 by 1, it gives you 1 divided by x to the power 2, and remember it also have dx, and then I haven't integrated, so I have to show this, and then I can simplify this way. I have x to the power 4, okay, plus 2x squared plus 1 divided by x to the power 2. And remember, my x to the power 2 is dividing the whole of this term, so I can write this in this way. The same as x to the power 4 divided by x to the power 2 plus 1 over x to the power 2, and I know this one can cancel inside here, so I'm going to have the integration of x to the power 2. This one will cancel this one, plus 2. Okay, plus, and remember I said whenever you have this, your x on the denominator, you can take it upwards, and then when it comes upwards, and then it's going to change your sign, which is going to be x to the power negative 2. So I have simplified my fraction that I was having here, so now I can just integrate. So I said when you're integrating, it's going to be x to the power 2 plus 1 divided by 2 plus 1. And then I said when we are integrating a constant, it's going to be 2x plus x to the power negative 2 plus 1 divided by negative 2 plus 1. Okay, plus c to show that I have integrated. And then I can simplify this. So this is same as x to the power 3 divided by 3. Okay, plus 2x. Okay. And then on the last one, it's gonna be negative 1. Okay, so it's gonna be plus x to the power negative 1 divided by negative 1 plus c. Okay, and then I can further simplify. This is x to the power 3 divided by 3 plus 2x, and then minus, and then I can take this one down, 1 over x plus c. Alright, okay, so this is my final answer. Okay, so this, if you are given a certain fraction, you have to simplify so it becomes very easy for you to integrate with. This is what I did. Alright, okay, let us try to also do a different one. Let me just quickly wrap this part. So this is just a normal basic integration. I just started with the normal basic integration, so I'm going to do another video doing the different types that we have when we're integrating. So this one is just a normal or a basic integration. Okay, let's say I'm given the integral of 2 sine 3x minus 3 sine x over 2. Okay, I close the bracket, dx. Okay, so let us integrate this. So here there's nothing for me to simplify, I can just integrate straightforward. So this is close to 2, and then I say what is the integration of sine? It's negative cos, so I'm gonna have negative here, negative cos 3x divided by 3. Okay, and then I have to integrate this, which is negative. Okay, the negative, I think I made a mistake somewhere. Let us see. Okay, it's fine. I didn't do a mistake. It's correct. And then let us see what is the integration of this. It's gonna be what? It's gonna be 3. Alright, okay, let us see. Okay, it was correct. And then remember, I have the integral of what? Of sine is what? It's negative. So here it's going to be a negative. It will give me a positive cos. Okay, and then x over 2. Remember, x over this is same as 1 over 2 multiplied by x. So I have to divide by 1 over 2 plus c. And then to get my answer, it's going to be negative 2 cos 3x divided by 3, and then here is going to be plus 6 cos x over 2, okay, plus c. This is my final answer. So please don't confuse this thing of integration and differentiation on your course and sine. Alright, okay, let us try to do the last one. Number 4, it says the integral of 2 over cos x 3x minus 3 over sec 2x. And remember, I'm given a fraction on this, so I have to simplify it first. And how do I simplify? I know that whenever I have 1 over cos sec, the same as what? The same as sine, so I can write this same as integration of 2 sine 3x, okay, minus, and then I can rewrite this. This is same as what? Whenever I have 1 over sec, the same as cos, so I have I have 3 cos 2x, and then the x. Alright, okay, so from this now I can just integrate. This is 2, and then remember I said the integration is negative cos 3x divided by 3. And then what is the integration of cos? It's sine. So I'm going to have minus 3 sine 2x divided by 2, and then plus c, to show that I've integrated. So this is my final answer. Alright, okay. So basically that's it about integration. So this is just the basic that I was doing for you. So I said the most important thing, you have to know your table, and then the formulas that are given on your formula sheet. So you just have to know the formulas for integrating. So please do not mix the formulas of differentiation and also integration. You have to master these formulas for integration, and this is how it's being done. So I'm going to do a next video whereby we are doing a different types, but for now I'm going to end here. So this is basically the basic that you have to know, and then you just have to practice. You know, maths, in order for you to be very good at maths, you have to practice. I'll see you on my next video.